We're back today with the boys from A&A Outdoor Services out of Buffalo, Minnesota. They're 19 and 20 years old, on track to do $500,000 this year. They just hired 2 really good full-time guys. They have some part-time seasonal help. They do lawn, snow, and landscaping. They didn't go to real high school, and they cleaned up lake weeds when they were 13. In this conversation, we're going to talk about how they were able to go from $40K to $500,000 this year, why they think that the sky is the limit, and what's next for them. Tell me about your story. How'd you guys get started?
Yeah, so we started working at a really young age. I think Adam was 13 when he started working. I was 14. We started with tying up boats in the Nisswa Brainerd area. And people would come
at a restaurant,
like tying up boats to the dock.
Dock guy.
Yeah,
You got tipped?
yeah,
Put fuel in?
yep,
All that shit?
yep.
Did you guys live up there?
We did for a summer. So how we originally got into it is we started working really young doing that. We worked for a docking company, which we didn't like. So we spent that rest of the summer going around the lake, and we just started knocking on people's doors to do shoreline cleanup.
You doing lake weeds?
Yeah.
How much were you making with that?
Not much. We didn't know how to bid. We didn't have a brand, a business, anything. We were literally just knocking. We were just trying to get work at a young age.
How old were you guys when that?
15 and 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see like something online for like lake weed removal, or were you just like?
Well, we saw that guy that did the window cleaning that would knock on people's doors, and we kind of took that same like script or pitch, and we applied that to
some dude on Instagram or something.
Yeah, like Facebook or whatever. Yeah.
But like, why lake weed removal?
Well, we were up there and we're like, okay, what could we do for work where we don't have to, work for someone else? And we were like, oh, like we could do lawn care up here, but it seemed like there was no demand. So we're like, what does everybody need? Weed removal.
Yeah. Gull Lake is like super popular up there.
It's a great area for lake weed removal.
Yeah.
What? Okay, how old are you? Could you even drive?
I think I was 16 and you were 15 when we were doing it.
Yeah.
But literally, we'd just go out and knock on people's doors, and we'd go to the biggest houses, the ones that we were scared to do, because it put us like outside of our comfort zone. We just talked to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a truck?
Yeah, I had a F-150 2013, just ripping that with a crappy utility trailer.
Yep.
Like one we were borrowing from our mom and dad. We'd put the weeds in bags, and then we'd put it in a wheelbarrow. Then we'd bring it to the trailer, and then we'd put it on there.
Thing.
Yeah.
That's literally how I got started in landscape and hardscape.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What were you getting for like a shoreline? Like when you were door knocking, like
average was like anywhere from 2 to 4, sometimes 5.
Yeah, I would say like 2 to 5 was like average
2 to 5
for a shoreline cleanup.
And was it just you 2 ripping, or did you have any buddies helping?
It was us ripping, but certain weeks we'd have our buddies up to the cabin, and they'd be motivated too to like go out with us. So then they'd come out too, and they'd knock the doors with us, and then we'd give them a little like money on the shoreline cleanup, and that was our first time kind of being like entrepreneurs, you know.
Yeah, when you guys were like 16, 15?
Yeah.
I remember one story in specific. We were walking up to this one house, pretty much looked like a resort, and Andrew's like, dude, no, we can't knock this house. And I'm like, bro, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. So we knock on the door. The lady, we give her our pitch. The lady's like, wow, I'm just like blown away with you guys. I wish my son would do this, like this and that. Like, we'll do it. We sold her for like $600. It was like our biggest job. The husband had a tractor. He could have done it in like 10 minutes. Hired us.
Owns like Anderson Windows, worth over $100 million.
So they respect the
loaded,
hustle.
Loaded. Like classic wooden boats in the Nisswa area. Like he owned like over 100 classic wooden boats. I mean, this guy had like warehouses for his boats.
They respect the game,
the
hustle.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Okay, and where did you go from there? Like you moved back after you doing like some lake weeds. You probably made like what, 10 grand that summer, maybe?
If that.
Maybe 5 to 10 grand. Between the two of you. What next?
Yeah, after that we moved back to Buffalo because we were there for like the whole summer. We didn't officially live there, but the whole summer we were up there. So we came back to Buffalo, and then when we were 15 and 16 still, we got a job in the fall at Culver's in town.
You guys have any photos of that?
I do actually.
You should really post those.
Yeah, I know.
You honestly should.
Yeah.
Like, this is my first job. This is what
Yeah.
I'm doing now.
I know,
Really
it's
sick.
cool. Yeah.
Okay, keep
look
talking
back
about
on
that.
it.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
But yeah, so we worked at Culver's for
Less
what,
than a
like
year.
6 months or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I'd get super fed up with like I hated taking people's orders. Like I'd like talk back to the customers a little bit. Like people would tell me like go clean up the dining room area. I'd hate it so much. I'm like, we can't do this anymore. It's not gonna work. But that was kind of like a temporary job that we had when we were in Buffalo, and it worked out for the time being. And then
Well, and then story with that, once we ended up quitting there after like 6 months or whatever,
don't skip too far ahead.
Well, that's not too far ahead. That's the same time, huh?
All right.
And we were like, you know what? Screw this, job, whatever. We're just gonna leave, not put in our 2 weeks. And our mom's like, no, you guys gotta like put in your 2 weeks. Don't end on a bad note with the guy. Leave it professional. And so we're like, okay. Like we gave in, listened to our mom. We ended up being able to do work for Culver's. And
Like we
actively
currently actively do
Yeah.
work for
Because
Culver's.
of that relationship.
Yeah.
Because of that,
So
yeah.
it's important
Because we didn't
lesson.
burn a bridge.
Important lesson.
Yeah.
Be a good human being. And don't
Yes.
screw up relationships.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, what about like the next summer? What led you from like doing lake weeds on the side to
Yeah.
being like we're gonna start the lawn and landscape?
So that winter, we started working for a snow removal company with our buddy introduced us to this
Yeah.
guy.
Just doing some shoveling for cash
Yeah,
or something?
doing some shoveling, and then we're like, what was it? A couple neighbors wanted some shoveling one day, and we were done with work, and we went and did that. We got a little bit of money, and
We got extra money on the
"Oh,
side or
this
something
is
like
pretty
that.
sweet."
Like $50 a driveway or something, just
Yeah.
ripping?
Yeah, and we're like, this is pretty sweet. Like maybe we should start getting into this. So we had our mom make a post on Facebook, and that like blew up. We got like 15 customers in one snowfall.
Yeah.
Our dad has a 4-wheeler with a plow, so we're like, oh, let's just rip this thing.
Yeah.
So we're just ripping around with that, and then people started asking, hey, like, do you guys do any summer work? And we're like, okay, well, we kind of have to get into summer work now.
Yeah.
So we had
The biggest leap that we made, I would say, that got us into business was that we decided one day, it was just random.
Yeah.
We took everything that we had like saved up from
Both
all
of you?
the
Yeah.
jobs and stuff, which
Not
wasn't
much.
much because we were 15 and
How much?
16. It was
You
like
remember?
less than 10 grand.
I think it was like 2,500 each.
Something like
spenders.
that.
5 grand.
Yeah,
We were
we were
spenders.
spenders. We had no money at
Yeah.
the time. And we were young. We were like little kids.
Yeah.
But we decided to go to our local, like it's called M&M Express. They sell like blowers, trimmers, mowers. Decided to go in there, and we got convinced to buy a sit-down like mower. We
Zero
bought a
turn.
push-behind mower. We bought a couple blowers, a couple trimmers.
When was this, like after the winter that you
Yes.
started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like 2023, I think.
Yeah.
So going into that first spring,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like April 2023. Yeah.
how much was the mower that you bought?
It was like $5 grand. It
So
was
all
like
in.
everything.
It was literally all in.
Yeah.
Did they convince you to do that without your parents or with your parents?
I think our parents were there, but they
Well,
were kind
he
of
went in before.
yeah,
Talked to
yeah,
the guy.
yeah,
He
He's like,
convinced
oh,
us.
Yeah.
you need this $5,000
Yeah.
Yeah.
mower.
yeah.
And then we went
And
in
we
with
had no
our parents.
accounts at the time, by the way, to preface.
That's
We
what-
didn't have a single lawn at the time when we bought that mower.
Well, and to preface, we didn't even know how to turn on the mower.
yeah,
I'm
we didn't know
like,
how to turn it on.
How do you work this thing, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know shit when
Yeah.
I first started.
Nobody
I didn't know how to
does.
drive a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bought the mower. Was this like your guys' junior year in high school?
No. I mean, this was like freshman.
Okay, so early.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
really early.
Okay, and then what happened? How many accounts do you have, and what did you do that year?
Yeah, so that year I think we got up to like 8 to 10 like lawns that we had. A couple were a little bit bigger. You know, Adam, I remember he took our brand new freaking zero turn over retaining wall hill and like fucked up the deck like right
first
away.
day.
First
First
day. I'm like, dude, are
What were
you
you
kidding me
doing?
right now?
Is it wet?
I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, he didn't know how
I'm
to
just like
operate
going
it.
like
Right
this,
off?
and
Yeah,
you know.
he didn't know what he was doing. Neither did
How
I,
did you
but
get that? How did you remedy that? it
I think we
break?
like had to like lift it up somehow. like,
yeah.
I don't know.
How
Yeah.
pissed were you?
It's just gray in my mind,
He was
all
pissed.
that, but
bet
yeah, I
he
was mad.
pissed.
So I
So,
think we bent some mower blades after that.
Yeah,
so
it was
how,
not
did that,
good.
how did that year go? Like, how did you get those clients?
I
Door
want
knocking
to, yeah,
every day.
door knocking. I think we did a little bit of next door,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of
That was
Facebook
good.
that we did.
Yep.
stuff like that. Just kind of, yeah, Facebook next door.
Pretty
We're
minimal
like,
online though, I would say.
yeah,
And
we
it was
were,
mainly like,
the original jobs you got were from your mom posting on Facebook
yeah,
for the snow.
yeah.
And then you ripped some door knocking, some next door. to
Yeah,
get those
and then
sonic
right when
bombs.
we like bought the mowers and stuff, we like became official as like a business.
Yeah.
We built our first website, came up with the logo. We paid some Indian guy like $100 to make the logo
on
we
like
currently
Fiverr or
have.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Dude, I got mine off of there too.
yeah,
Respect.
yeah. But I mean, the
We've all
guy,
come a long
I was
way.
happy with
Yeah.
it. You know,
I mean, we went back and forth with him like 100 times, but
yeah,
you know,
it worked out.
How much you pay for the logo?
$200
$200.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what happened after that? Like you're still in high school. Like what
Yeah.
were the thoughts in your head? Like, are you gonna make this work? Are you gonna go to college? Like, can this really happen for me? Like, where were you guys at with that?
To be honest with you, we didn't have like the business vision. It was just like we were doing this on the side to make like some extra money. We didn't see it as like an actual business. Like we were still messing around with buddies, like not locked in, like not doing the things we probably could have been doing.
well, we'd get a job for like $500. You know, we get
and then
done
we
at
take
like,
the rest of the week off
at
or
like 3
whatever.
o'clock,
Yeah.
split the money, you know, cash job, and then just call it.
Yeah. So we did that for a while, and it was kind of like really slow growth in the beginning. And then I would say the next like big jump from there was we decided from a door hanger, we got the opportunity to do an HOA before
first
we had
commercial.
a plow and before we had like the right equipment to do it.
Yeah.
So we signed a contract with an HOA from a door hanger. And this was our first commercial account, first year in business. And we went out and bought that stand-on, that first
Yeah.
stand-on machine.
But that was
Because we're
after
like,
we got the
yeah,
account.
after we got the contract, then we bought the equipment.
Good pre-sale.
Yeah, pre-sale.
pre-sale,
Yeah,
and then
because then
pay
it
for the tools.
motivated us, like
Yeah.
we got to figure it out.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
Right? You
Yeah.
can afford the equipment or you can afford the tool
yeah,
if you sell the project.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
It's a smart
Yeah.
entrepreneur move. Okay, and then like again, like how did you take the next step? Like just what got like you're doing big projects now,
Yeah.
correct? Like some bigger stuff, some bigger landscape
Yeah,
installs. Like
yeah,
I'm assuming like $5, $10, $20,000 projects.
yeah, yeah.
Like how did you get from there to here? And like did you ever think about going to college? Did you ever think about
No,
doing this full
we always knew we didn't want to go to college. I did a year of like actual high school, like in-person high school. He didn't do any, and we did remote learning, and we just worked. And we knew that like
So you've
this
been
is what we
working for a
wanted to do.
while.
Yeah.
Not normal.
I mean, literally
Yeah.
since we were 13, 14.
Senior year,
Yeah.
I was like, Mom, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, I'm built.
Did you
Yeah.
graduate?
Yeah, he did.
Technically.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
And so you made the jump to roll this full time like when you're probably what 17, 18, like full
Yeah,
Yeah,
full
serious,
time was like 16 and 17.
and what
It
were
was
you,
under our mom's name, the business.
Yeah, because
Before
we
you
weren't
turned
18 yet. So we were 16 and 17. We had a white F-150, a used like utility trailer. And it's cool because you can look back on your social, like go all the way down and be like,
see what you're
you know,
posting?
you can see how it grew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we had our sit-down machine, our push mower, our trimmers, and it was Adam and I with our like polo shirts on, and we were 16 and 17. And we made a Facebook post for that, and that led to a lot more clients.
A Facebook
Yeah.
post
Yeah.
off your personal page? or
Off
your
making
business
like
page?
that picture. Well, we didn't even have a business page. We didn't know how to properly do it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like a personal page, but it was like A&A Outdoor Services.
Where you could add the friend. You
Yeah.
could add as a
Yeah,
friend. You
yeah.
can't get the reviews. You
Yes,
can't invite all
yes.
friends to like page.
Yeah.
And,
And at this point, we knew nothing about
Oh,
like
yeah.
any of that. No idea.
when did you guys meet us?
That would have been
Wasn't it September
of last
of
year.
last year? It's been almost a year now. We went to your first in-person event.
Yeah.
I remember you were like a little scared doing
I
the
was
first
way worse.
in-person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that goes to show as
oh,
well.
yeah,
Like look
yeah.
at the growth that we've had.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had. Everybody's had around us. Like even you guys are like everybody else. Like you're gonna start somewhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
shit, you guys started. You didn't know how to turn the mower.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to change oil in a truck.
Yeah.
And look
For
at where
sure.
we're at now.
Yeah.
Things are okay.
You just got to start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And why, like, where were you guys at in the business aspect? And I come back to this right now. Like, What were your guys' thoughts when you did find us, and not even just us about Gray, but just where were you at in entrepreneurship?
Yeah. So, well, we knew nothing about you like before we came to the event. It was Gary with A&E, you know, that brought us and pushed us to like, hey, you guys should check this guy out is what he said, I think. And then we went to that event with knowing nothing about you. And we're like, we just learned so many things we had no idea about. So we were just like, we need to sign with this guy. We need to, you know, learn more. I started asking people at the event, like, is Logan legit?
Do
And
we
they're like,
suck at what
yeah.
we do? Okay, what did you?
But as an entrepreneur, I think like we were going at like a good pace, I felt like, but we didn't know like what to do next really. We didn't really know what steps to take in a business. I mean, we were so young.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like getting jobs and like doing them and not making any money,
Throwing
out random numbers, not making anything.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place when people do find us, is like, it's not necessarily that you're struggling or you're not doing good. It's more of like you're ready to take the next step.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing as like, you know, mowing with a push mower. Like you can mow with the push mower, but to take the next step, you probably have to invest in some better equipment,
100%.
to get bigger projects and do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you at in revenue? Like in like 2024, for example, like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
just roughly.
Is that
Off the
the
dome.
year we did 100K?
2024, I think was.
Yeah, because first year was like.
What is the growth?
First.
Take me through the growth. Just take me
First
through the
year was like 40 grand, I think.
growth. Okay.
And then it went from 40 to 120. Or no, 40 was when we weren't like in official business, I'm pretty sure. And then 120 was like our first official year. Then from 120, last year we did 225. And then this year we've already done like over 300, on track to do 500.
So going from 40 to 500 in a couple of years,
Yeah.
like, how has that even been possible? Like, I want both your answers too. Like, what do you think has taken you from 40 to that number
Yeah.
in what you're doing in the business?
I think like our risk tolerance, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff in the business where you could say we weren't necessarily ready to do, but we like made that jump anyway. Like
Give me an example.
Yeah, an example.
Yeah.
We bought our first dump trailer in 2024 when we had, I think the dump trailer was like 24,500 and we had like 25,000 in our account.
So stupid.
Drained the account, bought the dump trailer, left with $500.
You bought a nice dump trailer. What's
Yeah,
Well, no, it's dump trailer with the
leaf vac. It was like the full setup, plywood boards on the side, like everything.
What dump trailer is 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like full setup.
Full setup.
Yeah, like leaf vac, everything. Yeah.
You left with 500 in your account.
And that was what we made profit that whole summer. Was like 24 grand was our profit for that summer in 2024.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because we didn't know how to bid. We're like, where the fuck is all of our money going? And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you buy that because you thought that like, obviously it turned out okay, but I think a lot of young dudes just start buying stuff.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Like if you buy a mower when you had no money, buy a dump
Yeah.
trailer, buy a bigger skid, and you don't really need it. Like, why did you buy that?
We had a
What was your thought process?
We did
jobs
the
we needed it
calculations.
for. We had a couple jobs that we needed it for, so we bought it.
No, to be fair, we were like, okay, if we can hit these numbers, get this amount of cleanups, it'll pay for itself.
Yeah.
Like last year, 1 week we did 20K, it paid for itself in cleanups, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like it was justified.
As long as you had the jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
nothing's
was,
guaranteed is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about that? What'd you say? Which was the issue, or like which was the problem?
Well, we just kind of like figured it out,
You
you
shoot
know.
free ball.
Yeah, freestyle.
What other risks have you taken?
Buying like basically every one of our trucks, like not this truck that we bought, but the truck before that we bought. We didn't need another truck, but we decided to like buy it. And then this year we ended up really needing it and it worked out really well.
Yes.
I'm trying to think like big risks that
Plow
we've
too.
taken.
Like we didn't need a truck and plow, you know, last fall,
Yeah.
but we bought it and then we ended up needing it. So it's like,
Yeah. It ended up like
Yeah.
making itself work out. I'm trying to think.
What gives you the confidence to be able to make those decisions to bet on yourself?
I mean, I just think every day like you're not taking any of it with you when you die. Like,
Yeah.
you have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. You might as well just go for it,
I
right?
agree. I mean, I would say.
And it's like belief in yourself as an entrepreneur.
I would say, for me, it comes down to the point of like, what else are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what else are you doing here? If
Exactly.
you're not trying to play a game,
Yeah.
like
Life's a video game.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Like you can just do things, and that's the crazy part. Is like I think a lot of people stay stuck forever because they're just so scared of everything.
Yeah.
Like they're so scared of taking a bigger project, betting on themselves.
Other people's opinions,
Oh,
whatever.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
What about that? Like you have a supportive family, or like
Oh, very supportive
Yeah.
mom and dad,
especially
yes.
if they were not letting you not go to full,
100%.
like normal
Yeah.
school.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They've been very supportive
They
since
were
the
like,
start.
as long as you guys are doing something, like we don't care.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, it's wild because the difference between you and somebody else might be the fact that you just bet on yourself blindly
Yeah.
instead of like coming up with all the excuses.
Well, there's so many people out there too that they have so much like experience in what we're doing or maybe even in what you're doing. But it's like, if we can take the risk and do it with like half the level of knowing what we're doing, I don't know what I was trying to say.
It's kind of crazy too because we see guys every day like yourselves that maybe won't bet on themselves.
Yeah.
Like even in like this side of the business, right? Like you need to understand brand sales, how to actually build a business to be able to pay for the equipment. Like you can't pay for the equipment if you're not doing the right shit.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, I
Like,
do.
I just it's sad to see sometimes like people that don't want to be better. Like you guys clearly wanted to be
Oh,
better, right?
100%. Yeah.
Like you're willing to buy equipment that you didn't have jobs for.
Mhm.
You're willing to invest in like alternative education,
Yes.
right? When I'm
Yeah.
sure it probably wasn't easy. It felt like a
Yeah,
big
at the
risk.
time, it was a lot of money.
Yeah, and look at where you guys have gotten to.
Mhm.
Do you think that that's the difference? Is like the blind belief?
I do. 100% I do, yeah.
All right. What about like now that you're at the level you're at, you're on track to do $500,000. And how old are you guys again?
19 and 20.
Yeah, it's crazy. So many young dudes, so far ahead.
Mhm.
You're on track to do $500,000. Like, what does your guys' day look like? Like, how many people do you have? How is your,
Yeah,
workload
so-
split up?
Biggest, like, another risk that's, like, recent, that's, like, already changing our business completely, like, this just happened Monday,
Yeah.
is we hired 2 guys with a lot of experience. One of them has 30 years of experience, and the other one, he has probably about, like, 3-4 years, so nothing crazy, but they're really good at working together, and they're teaching us stuff. So it's like, those are the employees that we want. Like, up until this point, we always had buddies working for us,
Yeah.
but they were on payroll. And this is a big step because it's like, now we have all, like, full-time, all year round employees.
Well, and we're already seeing differences. Like,
Yeah, in the
accounts
business.
actually are reaching out to us saying, hey, like, whoever you had out today, like, have them every
Just
time.
this week, there were a couple accounts that thought we were a new company. And then there was also a couple people that came out of their HOAs and were hugging the guys because of their work quality.
'Cause
Like,
we're all
literally gave them hugs. Like,
You're-
thank you so much.
They're just that much better?
Yes, yes.
Because the high schoolers, they're going back to college, whatever. They're like, I don't care. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And how do you think that you were able to, like, a lot of people will say, like, I can't find these people. I can't afford to pay them.
Yeah,
They
this
don't
is good.
listen to me. I'm too young.
Yeah.
What have you done to fix all three of those issues?
Biggest thing that we focused on all of last year, we made it our goal of like, this is the number one thing we need to focus on, was our brand.
Brand awareness.
We built our brand in our community and now people know who we are. People want to work for us. People know where to find us. Everyone
Yeah.
wants to be a part of it because they're like, oh, I see those guys all around.
So we made a post. We got pictures with our guys, pictures with our customers, all of that stuff. And this dude's like, I want to work for you guys. And I want to bring this dude with me.
Yeah, because he sees us as a growing company and not a dead-end career for him.
Yeah.
If he can grow with us.
Do you think you would have been able to hire them, like, a year ago or 2
No.
years
Hell
ago?
no.
No.
Hell no. No way.
Not a chance.
No way. We had 100 followers on our Facebook.
Yeah.
We didn't even know any of that stuff was a thing.
Yeah.
But also, we wouldn't have hired that early.
Yeah, it would have put you in
So,
a bad position.
yeah.
And that's like the thing too that people don't really get, especially young dudes, is like you have to be patient.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen overnight. Like
Mhm.
I'm sure you guys would have loved to hire better people or just more experienced people last year,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't doable. You probably didn't have enough cash, you probably didn't have enough confidence in yourself, you probably didn't have enough experience or enough brand.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to, like, the first week they get busy, they want to just like
Yeah.
get
No.
off the truck or like, oh, I'm rich. And it just doesn't work like that.
No. No.
That's super cool. I mean, that's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming part of why they would want to work for you is because they actually trust, like, you guys being young. Like, how is that? Like, how are you able to manage that?
Yeah,
With
I
them?
don't know. I feel like, so it's funny because like you definitely get the ageism. I don't get it. It hasn't been an issue with them because they see like the proof of that, like we built this and it doesn't, I don't think they care like really how old we are. It's more so the customers that are like, when they point to us and they're like, that's the owner, talk to him. What? Because they're way older than we are.
Yeah.
So they don't think we're the
See,
owners.
and that's the crazy thing too, is people make the excuse of like age. Like we'll have a
Yeah.
19-year-old that says he can't sell a $20,000 project because of his age.
Yeah, no.
It's never your age.
No.
It's just an excuse. Like,
Yeah.
have you started to realize that as well? Like how everything is just an
Oh,
excuse?
100%.
It's kinda
Anything can
wild.
be an excuse,
Yeah.
yeah.
People will literally just go round and round about how this doesn't work for them or their market's not good enough or they can't win.
I just saw that
Yeah.
video that you talked about that. It's
That
good.
was good.
Yeah, it's great.
A couple of years back, I was like, dude, you know, it's so hard to hire. It's so hard to get leads. It's so hard to all these things. And then, you know, I'm like, it's not hard. It's just how much volume have I done? I haven't done enough volume. I can't say it's hard.
You do things
Right.
wrong. You do them in the wrong order and you
Yeah.
don't do them enough.
Yeah,
Good luck.
yeah,
Never gonna work.
yeah.
Okay, I asked a question that I don't think we answered yet. Like, what does the day-to-day look like for both of you? Like, is
Oh.
one of you in charge of sales, one of you in
Yeah.
charge of ops? Like, a lot of people will be wondering, like, how you're able to run this at your age.
Yeah, so this year's, before it was just me and him all just doing the work together, just got to get the jobs done. But this year we made the transition. We had 2 crews running the entire year. So we had 2 guys doing all the lawn care and they were like self-sufficient on their own. They took care of all the accounts. Adam led the landscape crew. That was like project-based work, like a lot of rock plants, mulch, edging, sod, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
smaller softscape.
Yeah,
landscape stuff.
softscape stuff with another guy that he worked with. He led that. And then my whole back end day to day is quotes, selling, making sure that everything's good on their end, client communications, basically everything on like the back end side of the business, making sure that we're growing, everything's paid, every billing's done, like just so many different like things on the back end.
You work 7 days a week, 5 days a week? What is
Normally like 6, like Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday, take
Yeah.
Sunday off to recharge, get back after it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How has your mindset changed too about like the growth of the business? Like when you, like maybe 2 years ago, like where did you see it going versus like where do you think it could go now?
2 years ago, like if you told me like we'd have what we do now, I like wouldn't even believe it, to be honest with you. Now that we are where we're at, I think like the sky's the limit, like anything's possible.
Yeah.
Like I think of like 10 years from now, like, you know, 15 trucks, loaders, like bobcats, big warehouse facility, like,
100%.
you know, mulch, rock, like all of our own supplies, our own gas tanks, full team of like 20, 30 people. Like now I can, you know, see how big we can really
I
take
feel like
it.
you're actually in control.
Yes.
Mhm.
Anything else that you want to cover at all?
Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about?
It's not off the top of my head.
Are you good?
Yeah, I think we're just super grateful that we met you because we've just learned so many. Like, we could have still done business fine, but it's like, why not get there quicker? You know what I mean? And it's like, what is that worth? I think the value you provide is like way more than what you
And it
charge.
feels like we're
Yeah.
building something real.
Yeah.
It's not just like a job.
Yeah,
Like in the beginning, it's like, oh, we're just doing this on the side or, you know, just to make extra money.
yeah,
I mean, the point of this isn't even to talk about what we're doing, you know, and like the value we bring. We just literally want
yeah.
to
No,
talk.
I just
think
like
it's
throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
I
'cause-
appreciate that massively. And I think it's just so important to talk about like what is actually possible, which is why we're doing this with we're going to try to do guys that are 18, 35, guys
Yeah.
that are welders, guys that are landscapers. I think it's important for people to know it's actually possible.
100%.
And when they feel lost, it's really like you could get there by doing the right stuff and betting on yourself.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah. Love it.
Where can people find you on social media?
Facebook, Instagram.
A&AOutdoorServices.com.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Just A&A Outdoor Services. You can find us pretty much anywhere.
All right. Thanks for watching. These boys traveled here today to spend maybe 30, 45 minutes with us. Make sure you support them on social media and follow along because we're going to try to do 30 of these over the next 30 days. I think we're on like day 3. And we would appreciate the support and supporting all the people that are giving their time to be on these.